Hello, friends. How many times have we heard some variation of the Easter theme, "The tomb is empty"? It's usually invoked as a kind of proof that Jesus' resurrection happened. Yet in the Gospels, the empty tomb isn't the thing that activates faith. Far from it. It engenders fear and disbelief. And that's something you and I would do well to think about this Easter week. I say that because Easter isn't about emptiness, but about fullness, be it fullness of life or faith or joy. So I don't know where the notion of the empty tomb proving the resurrection comes from, because it's simply empty. And that's what the faiths become, full of empty platitudes. Nothing but an echo chamber. In a very real sense, our spiritual tradition has taken on the mood of the world, one which is remarkably sepulchral. It's like we're staring into the void. At least Mary encountered the risen one. All we're likely to meet are people who want to empty us out, morally, financially, emotionally. I recently heard that things like social media and the 24-hour news cycle are like casinos, addictive, airless, and designed to keep us there as we willingly spend our resources, only to find ourselves empty. Like Mary and the other women who came to the tomb, we're haunted by loss and by what's been stolen from us, by the rapacious empire and its mendacious apparatchiks. The only way out of the emptiness is to allow ourselves to be filled with divine love and grace, which doesn't happen at the empty tomb, which is why the empty tomb doesn't activate faith. Only turning away from its monstrous emptiness and toward the voice that summons us into a world brimming with life can do that. Because it's out there in the world, the real world, mind you, of love and community, that we find the fullness of life we hear so much about at this time of year. That isn't an abstraction and it isn't an impossibility. But it takes defiance of the empire and devotion to Jesus. Not only that, it takes determination to look away from the things that are emptying us out emotionally and spiritually. They tell us that the proverbial glass is half empty, but Easter faith tells us it's half full. And it will be overflowing if we embrace it. Believe that fullness of life is possible. Pay attention to the things which even now are bursting forth outside the tomb. For if we tend them well enough, they'll grow over the tomb's entrance, denying forever its power.